Be honest with me for a second. When was the last time you actually felt alive? Not just awake, not just functioning, but truly alive. If you can't remember, you're not alone. If your days look like this, wake up, scroll your phone, get through the day, then collapse into bed just to repeat it all again, this video is for you. Don't skip. You might miss the one thing you need most. The biggest human crisis isn't pain or suffering. It's living without meaning. And right now, you might be in that crisis without even realizing it. You're breathing. You're eating. You're alive, technically. But inside, no excitement, no passion, no purpose, just emptiness. You look at your life and think, this should be enough. I should be happy. But you're not. You feel numb. You don't even know when it started. One day, you just realized you stopped living and started surviving. If this feels like you, stay with me. Psychology explains why this happens, and we'll break it into 5 simple parts so you can finally understand what's going on inside you. 1. Your brain is stuck in survival mode, and that's why you feel nothing. Here's what most people don't know. Your brain has 2 modes, survival and growth. In growth mode, you feel curious, creative, and alive. Life feels meaningful. But in survival mode, everything shuts down except the basics. Eat, sleep, get through the day. Your body can stay in survival mode even without real danger. Money stress? Survival mode. Social anxiety? Survival mode. Feeling like you're never enough? Survival mode. Your brain can't tell the difference between a lion chasing you and the fear of failing, so it stays on high alert. That's why you feel numb, not broken, not lazy. Your brain is trying to protect you, but in doing that, it also shuts down joy, purpose, and connection. That's why you feel empty inside. 2. You don't know what you want anymore because you've spent your life doing what you're supposed to do. Let me ask you something. What do you want? Not what your parents want, not what looks successful, not what gets likes or approval. If your mind just went blank, this is the problem. Many people build a false self, a version of themselves that fits society's expectations. You become the good student, the reliable worker, the nice, responsible person. But your real wants, your real interests, they slowly get pushed aside. So one day, you wake up in a life that looks fine from the outside, but feels wrong on the inside. You're doing everything right, yet nothing feels satisfying. That emptiness isn't random. It's a sign that you've been living someone else's version of life for too long. Stop living on autopilot. Start asking yourself one honest question every day. What do I want right now? Not to impress anyone, but to feel right. You don't need to change your whole life. Just start listening to yourself again. That's how you find your way back. Number 3, you're drowning in stimulation, but starving for real connection. You can spend hours on your phone and still feel lonely, even lonelier than if you were completely alone. Why? Because endless scrolling gives your brain quick dopamine hits. The feel-good feeling, but it's shallow. It fades fast. There's no depth, no meaning. So you keep scrolling, hoping something will fill the emptiness, but it never does. Because what you're really craving isn't more content. It's real connection, real presence, real moments that matter. When was the last time you had a conversation that actually meant something? Not small talk, not "I'm fine." A real, honest, human conversation. You probably can't remember. You're surrounded by people online, yet you feel alone, overstimulated, but emotionally empty. And that's why everything feels numb. Your brain isn't broken, it's just overloaded. Too much fast dopamine from screens trains your mind to avoid silence and depth. To fix this, you need slow dopamine and emotional safety. That means fewer quick hits. More real presence. Start by limiting stimulation and giving your brain space to feel again. Real connection calms your nervous system, lowers stress, and reminds your brain that you're not alone. Example, put your phone away for 30 minutes. Sit with one person and talk about something real, what's been stressing you, what you've been avoiding, or what you actually want in life. No multitasking. That kind of moment gives your brain the connection it's been craving, not just another dopamine hit. 4. You've forgotten how to do things just because they make you happy. When was the last time you did something only for joy? Not for money, not for Instagram, not to be productive, just because it felt good. You can't remember, can you? That's because productivity culture taught you that everything must have a purpose. You can't draw unless it becomes a skill. You can't walk unless it counts as exercise. You can't rest without feeling guilty. So, life turns into a checklist. Do more. Be better. Optimize everything. But here's the truth. Life isn't about optimization. It's about feeling human. And being human means doing simple, useless things that make you feel alive. When you stop doing that, you don't stop existing. You stop feeling. Solution: give yourself permission to enjoy things without a reason. Joy is not a reward. You don't have to earn it. Doing something just because it feels good helps your brain relax and brings emotion back. 5. You're waiting for permission that's never going to come. You're waiting to feel ready, waiting for more money, waiting for the right job, relationship, body, or life. You keep telling yourself, once I have that, then I'll start living. But that moment never comes. Psychologists call this deferred happiness, the belief that happiness starts later, after the next achievement, after the next milestone. The problem? The goal keeps moving. You reach one thing, and suddenly there's another. And while you're waiting, life is passing. Meaning isn't found someday. It's created now, with the life you already have. If you feel like you're just existing, hear this. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're not alone. You've been stuck in survival mode, distracted, numb, waiting. That emptiness you feel isn't failure. It's the part of you that refuses to settle. It's proof the real you is still alive. Most people never notice they're not living. You did, and that's the beginning. You don't need a perfect life to start living. You just need to stop waiting. Choose one small thing today that makes you feel human. One honest conversation. One quiet walk. One moment where you're fully present. That's where life begins. Not someday, now. If this video helped you even a little, don't scroll away. Subscribe.